Do you ever record yourself talking and then hate the way you do your intro and you end up recording it like 10 times? That's me right now. So I'm going to start this again and hopefully get it right. Hey, what is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Phantom, and I first just want to start out by saying thank you to all of those who are checking out my videos for the first time, as well to those who have been here before and continue to come back just to show their support. It means the world to me, so thank you so much. Before we get into our main topic tonight, which is just box openings in general or opening booster boxes and whether or not that is a good idea, I want to talk to you about our next booster box break, which is going to be the unlimited fossil set. So this is going to take place on, got to get it out of the light there. Okay, this is going to take place on December 27th, which is a Sunday, so 2 days after Christmas. We're going to be opening up this bad boy live on this channel right here at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. We're going to open up this unlimited fossil booster box, and you may be asking, why does it look like this? So right now it is in a plastic case with a tamper-sealed proof on it, or a tamper seal on it. Basically, the reason that it looks like this is because when we purchased this box, it wasn't in the best of conditions. You can see right here the corner is a little scuffed, and there was a scratch mark right here where there's a little bit of a chip taken out of it, and the plastic was really loose. It had obviously seen some wear, so we were concerned right away. It was a very good price because of these issues that the box had, but since we were concerned, we asked the seller if we could open it up just to verify its legitimacy. After we opened it up and looked inside and made sure that everything was legitimate, we put it back in one of these plastic cases here and put a tamper seal proof on it, or a tamper seal on it, just to make sure that everything would stay intact and it wouldn't be, messed with at all. So we will be cracking open this tamper seal right here on December 27th. There are packs available still, so I announced this on my Instagram earlier tonight. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at danny.phantom. But I announced it earlier on my Instagram tonight. We were selling packs for $275, which is a pretty good deal, and we were able to do that because we got the box a little bit cheaper. $275. We already have 13 packs sold in the first hour and a half, so I do expect this to sell out very quickly. I will leave a link down below in the description, so definitely jump on this. You can either keep your pack sealed, or you can have me open them live on this channel right here. Again, that will be 8:30 p.m. Central Time on December 27th. I'm very excited. I hope we pull that Dragonite, that Gengar. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. With that being said, I do also have a couple more boxes. Like I said before, we are going in order, so I'm hoping that the week that I have off of work, which is coming the week after Christmas, that we're going to be able to do 2 vintage box breaks. So the next box that we're going to be opening after Fossil is going to be this lovely Team Rocket box right here. So hopefully we can pull Dark Charizard, Dark Blastoise, some really cool cards in there, Dark Raichu, and then, if time permitting, we're going to open up this lovely base 2 box right here. So we do have our next 3 vintage booster box breaks. We just have to get those on the schedule. First, we're going to start out with Fossil, then move on to Team Rocket, and then we'll move into base 2 before we hit up some really fun sets. I can't wait for the Gym Challenge, Gym Hero sets, and then the Neo sets. It's going to be awesome. With that all being said, let's rewind a little bit and kind of talk about the first thing that I mentioned, which is or one of the first things that I mentioned, which is just booster boxes in general. So I have right here just a Rebel Clash box, and let's talk about this for a second. So Rebel Clash is probably the least exciting of the Sword and Shield block so far. As far as opening goes, there's not a ton of cards in here that you're super excited about pulling. You can find Rebel Clash pretty much still in stores. It's pretty easy to find compared to a lot of the other sets like Vivid Voltage. Even Sword and Shield base right now is becoming a lot more difficult to find as the print numbers run down. Rebel Clash is out of print. Sword and Shield base is out of print, but Sword and Shield base obviously being an older set and somewhat more of a more collector set, since it is the first of the Sword and Shield block. Also has a little bit better art, a little bit better cards in it. I think that's why it probably sells a little bit better. Rebel Clash just doesn't jump off, the books at you. So I have this one in front of me because I do have quite a few of them in stock, but also because I do want to talk about opening booster boxes for your business, because a lot of people ask me where I get my product from. So first of all, I am a legitimate storefront. Papa Blastoise and I own a website called pkmncoliseum.com, so it's Pokemon Coliseum. You can go there. We have singles up for sale. We have sealed product up for sale. It's very difficult to keep the website updated. I've talked about this a million times before. But we open product to stock our shelves, basically. However, the only time we open product really is you'll see me open some product when it's a new release in a video and I'm kind of reviewing the product, but ultimately the only time we really open up booster boxes is prior to a set release. And the reason behind that is because that's when you are going to get the maximum value out of a booster box. So you can talk about any set really. You can talk about that Evolutions booster box. You can talk about the Unbroken Bonds booster box next to it, the Primal Clash booster box next to it, the Team Up booster box next to it. All of those have cards in there that are valuable, that have some value associated with them. However, the price tags on all those booster boxes are oftentimes way higher than the potential pulls that you're going to get out of a booster box. So when I get people asking me all the time, where do you get your product from? Are you just going to Target? Are you just going to Walmart? Do you have a store that you work with? I work with distributors, and if you want to know how to work with distributors, I've recorded videos before. You can scroll back on my channel. I talk to you about how to get a distributor, how to work with a distributor, how to get a reseller's license, all those good things, so that way you can try and start up a storefront of your own. But the goal of this is really, the goal of this channel is really to try and make sure that you're not spending hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to feed your hobby without getting any return on that investment. Because obviously a lot of us, the main goal is to catch them all, right? Is to fill up master sets, is to collect cards, is to have a lot of fun opening cards. That's really important to us as collectors. And I totally understand that. However, it gets very expensive. And if you're somebody who has their own YouTube channel or has their own Twitch channel or whatever the case may be, where you open product and you open cards, it's very, very difficult to be able to turn a profit, especially when you're opening product like Rebel Clash. And the reason behind that is because the codes in here, which when a set first releases or when a set is about to release, the codes have maximum value at that point in time, where you'll be able to sell your code cards for about 50 to 60 cents each. So that right there takes your box price down about $18. The bulk in the Rebel Clash box is the same as the bulk in a Vivid Voltage box, or will be the same as the bulk in a Battle Styles box when that comes out. You're going to be getting anywhere between 3-4 cents per common and uncommon, a little bit more for every reverse holo, a little bit more for every rare, a little bit more for every holo rare, and then more for your bulk Vs or your bulk VMAXs or whatever the case may be. Those numbers aren't going to change. However, the code cards are really going to help you hit your margins early on in the game. But when you get to a point in time, like we are now, where Rebel Clash has been out for a while, so this booster box is about $100, it's very difficult when you open up a booster box to pull that back. When you're looking at a Rebel Clash booster box, your best value card in there is going to be like a secret rare Frostmoth. I think that's the most expensive card in the set, or close to. So maybe, what else was in that set? The Rainbow Rare Sanya, the Rainbow Rare... Is there Boss's Orders in that set? A Rainbow Rare Boss's Orders in this set? So you're looking about $25 to $30. So at most, you're probably going to pull maybe your best box is going to be a Secret Rare and a Rainbow Rare in the same box. So you might pull a Frostmoth and you might pull a Boss's Orders, and then you might get like $60 out of those two cards. But after that, you're pulling a lot of bulk. You're pulling a lot of bulk Vs, a lot of bulk VMAXs, which are only selling for about $2 to $3 a piece. When you're looking at your money cards in the set, your money cards are actually going to be the cards that are not ultra rares. When I'm trying to judge a set, I'm looking at the trainer cards, I'm looking at the common and uncommon and rare cards to see if there's anything that's worth, a quarter or more, or $1 or more. And unfortunately, in Rebel Clash, the only card that really has any value to it outside of those ultra rares is going to be your holographic Boss's Orders, which is sitting at about $3.50 to $4 right now. So you'll probably pull one in a box, maybe. So if you pull a Rainbow Rare and a Secret Rare, top of the line, we're talking Boss's Orders, Rainbow Rare, Secret Rare Frostmoth, and you're sitting at $60, and then you pull one Holo Boss's Orders, so you're sitting at $64, you're probably bulking out your codes for this set. So you're looking at $3.60 total, because you're going to get about 10 cents per code for Rebel Clash. So then you're at like $68. Then when you talk about your bulk in this set, $10 maybe, $12, so you're looking at about $80. You still need to hit about $20 out of your other cards, your other ultra rares, and you're only going to be getting roughly 6 to 7 more. And if they're all selling for $2 to $3 a piece, you're only looking at about $12 to $15. So it's very, very difficult to break even when it comes to this. If you're somebody who's going to the store and you're looking to resell product from the store, and you're looking to open up cards for your website or for your TCG Player account, whatever the case may be, it's very difficult when you're spending $4.18. Even when you buy this box for $100, you're only looking at, $2.50, $2.75 roughly per pack. That's way better than what it's going to be when you're spending $4.18 at Target or Walmart or something like that. So a booster box will give you better pricing and will give you guaranteed odds, but opening product after a set is released is not going to get you where you want to go. The best thing about opening product after a set is released is just the collector's value behind it. It's just fun to open packs. So I totally get it. You want to fill up your master set and things like that. But when people come up to me and say, hey, how do I stack my store? Or what do I do? Should I just open up a bunch of product? The answer is no. You really want to just look for buying singles online, on TCG Player, on Facebook Marketplace, on Facebook, on eBay. There's tons of deals out there for you to find, but it doesn't come from opening product. So when you are talking about opening booster boxes, the best thing that you can do is just leave this bad boy sealed until it increases in value. As soon as you open it up and as soon as you start opening these packs up, it decreases your value, it decreases your odds of getting a return on these boxes. So I recommend opening boxes prior to release or right away on release if you are opening product. That's my 2 cents when it comes to a business side of things. We open up quite a bit of product prior to release. So with Vivid Voltage, we opened up a lot less than what we normally open, but we typically like to fall in between that 12 to 15 case range just so we can stock our storefront. Every store is going to be different. Some stores are going to open up more. Some stores are going to open up less. A lot of that depends on the capital that you have and what you can invest into this set. But as you get closer to competitive play, there's a lot of things you can do with booster boxes, especially when sets just release. You can start pre-selling code cards because that starts hitting you a lot higher. You can pre-sell code cards for 75 cents to $1. So you're looking at $36 off the booster box price if you open up a decent amount of packs prior to release. Because a lot of competitive players start buying up code cards in advance, so that way they know that these will get scanned in and fed to them right away, so they can start trading them to get what they want immediately as soon as the set drops on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, that PTCGO platform that we were talking about. Also, some things that I like to do is I like to break down the trainer cards that come in here and start making them into play sets. If you don't know what a playset is basically 4 of the same card. So like in this set here, there's, let's just say Sonya, for example, or Sonya. You pull out 4 Sonyas and you would sell a playset of every trainer from the set to an end consumer, and you can charge, $15 to $20 worth, $15 to $20 just for that playset of trainers, because a lot of competitive players are going to be looking for a playset of every trainer from a new set because it's going to come in handy down the road, and they're willing to pay a little bit extra just so they can get everything from one person and get it right when the set drops. So there's different things that you can do as soon as the set comes out if you're opening product, but later on I don't recommend doing that. What I recommend doing later on is look for cases of like sleeved booster boxes and things like that. You can find them on eBay, and that really just brings your booster box price down. If you find a case, a sleeved booster case comes in like a 144 count. So if you can find that for $450 to $500, which there are some out there, that brings your pack price down a considerable amount. And I know it's an impulse buy when you go to the store, but you really have to exercise patience and just make sure you're trying to provide yourself with the best deal, because margins are super important whether you're doing this for a business or a hobby. No matter what, you don't want to over invest in your hobby, and that's just not going to be a good idea to save up money to buy more cards in the future. So with that being said, that's my advice as far as booster boxes go on whether or not you should open them. Take it with a grain of salt. Do what you want ultimately, because it's fun. It's a lot of fun to open packs, and I totally understand that. With that being said, I hope I get to see you all on December 27th, so make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, enable notifications so you know when I go live. I'm going to try and go live a few times when I'm off of work, so that entire week, I'm going to try and open up 2 vintage booster boxes, and then hopefully something fun just to kind of hang out and chat a little bit. So enable notifications, make sure you're subscribed, and we will see you next time. Peace.